Hi, Krista.
Morning, Lisa.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Tired.
How are you sleeping with the baby?
Ah, I well, I think I'm a little dehydrated because I was cramping all night and I couldn't sleep. And I felt like that had something to do with it because I was mowing the lawn yesterday and I'm like, I probably am not drinking that much water. So
Oh my gosh.
yes, I was like, oh, why am I so crampy? And I'm like, and then my sister's like, chances are you're either constipated because you're dehydrated or just dehydrated. And I think I'm both. So
Oh, I know it's so hard.
I'm like,
How
yeah.
are you doing? Wait, so how are you working at your new job? Did that ever come through?
Well, no. So,
Oh,
um, however, the offices started, like the New Jersey offices started opening this past Monday, and
okay.
DMV opens this Friday. So I emailed them last week, and they're like trying to get back, because all I'm waiting for now is my offer letter and my start date. I was waiting because I literally got the job verbally, and
Yeah. Oh,
and then the week after, like everything shut down. I'm like, oh my God.
so do you still have the job or they don't even know?
I think I still have it. That's what it seems like, but you never know. Like the
Yeah,
school,
because like there's no like funding to be
there's no
affected.
money. So it's like, how are you gonna and that's what's like I'm on edge about because I'm like, man, like they don't know I'm pregnant. So I want to start sooner than later.
Yes.
So
Oh
at
God.
least I have oh wait, I'm recording, so I'm totally start recording again. All right, have a great class.
Thank you. All right, everyone, we're gonna start in a nice seated position at the top of your mat. And just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And just notice all the points of contact. So your sit bones, shins, and start to just melt down into your mat. Notice your breath. And we're gonna create the square breath. So we're gonna take a breath in for 4 and then breath out for 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. Take in a little more air. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just returning to your natural breath. Relaxing all the muscles in your face. The area between the eyebrows, the jawbone. And fully arriving on your mat. Get here mentally and physically. Notice all the feelings in your body. Any areas that need extra love, any areas that feel pretty good. Just notice everything that's going on internally. And just know that you have already done so much for yourself just by showing up on your mat. Yoga is a discipline and it's a practice. So we show up even on the days we don't want to. Maybe that's the most important time to show up. When you really don't want to show up on your mat, that's when you show up. That's when it makes a huge difference in your day. Take another breath in, breath out, and come into downward facing dog. And just pedal out your feet. Take any movements that feel good. Keep pressing your chest towards your thighs. Driving your heels down towards the mat. Gazes to the back of your mat. Bend one knee and then the next. And slowly come to ragdoll at the top of your mat, taking tiny steps. And grabbing opposite elbows when you get there. Let your head just drop. Bend your knees. And lengthen the crown of your head down towards the mat. Breath in, breath out. Rise to stand, extended mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Coming right into our sunnies. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. And bring your shoulders over the wrist, come onto your tippy toes. Firm up through the core. And then lower down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet. Lift the thighs away from the mat. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Here for 2 more breaths. And we're just focusing on waking up our body here. Sun salutations are just warming up, waking up our bodies. So focus on that sensation, bringing more energy into your body. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Look up, take a slight back bend at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you can pedal out your feet. Move your hips from side to side here. Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up, get nice and long. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, jump back if you're ready. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, deep sigh out, release. 2 more breaths. Inhale to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Reach up, get nice and long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, taking your breath here, coming to your intention, your purpose for today, what you want to focus on throughout your practice. 1 word, a phrase. Inhale to a flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach to the ceiling, exhale and fold. Halfway lift, flat back, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in. Deep breath out. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Sit low. Bring your hips really, really low. as low as you can go. And lift all 10 toes up off the mat. Pull the belly in and reach the arms up. Nice and strong arms. Sit a little bit deeper and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Reach up, warrior one. Spin that back heel down. Reach the arms up. Bend deeper into your right knee. And bring attention to your left pinky toe. Ground the pinky toe into the mat. Reach the arms up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Root down into your feet and come on up. Reach up, look up, take up space. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Upward float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Spin that back heel down, reach all the way up, get nice and long, plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath per movement. Breath in, breath out. Hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Reach up. Plant your hands, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Reach up. All the way up. Look up and back. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, deep breath out. Top of the mat, hop, walk, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, finding your own rhythm here. Connecting your breath with your movement. Yep, hop, right foot forward, warrior one. Nice, you guys got it. Reach up, look up, plant your hands, high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Hop or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Keep that back heel glued to the mat. Rise up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Ha. Lift the right leg up. Bring the right knee to your right tricep and squeeze. Bring it all the way up to your armpit. Make that connection. And then kick the foot back. Three-legged dog. Bring it in knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left tricep. And again, really hug it in. Try to get it as close up to your armpit as you can. And then extend your right leg out, fallen triangle. Reach the left arm up. And press down into your right foot, the outer edge of your right foot, to lift your hips up away from the mat. And then open up your chest towards the ceiling. Lean up and back. Take a breath in. Breath out. Come back to your three-legged dog. And reach that right leg all the way up. And then shift your weight forward. Shoulder comes over the wrist. And from here, flip your dog. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of your room. Reach your right arm up and gaze at your right thumb. Yeah, really nice. Reach, reach, reach to the front of the room. And come back, side plank on the right side. Right hand to the center of your mat. Roll onto the outer edge of that right foot and reach the left arm up. Yes, press down into that bottom foot. Keep the hips coming up away from your mat. Take that top leg up an inch. And downward facing dog, really nice. Take a breath in, breath out. Left leg lifts. Bring the left knee to your left tricep, squeeze. Three-legged dog, kick it up and back. Knee to nose, core plank, squeeze it all the way in. Three-legged dog. And the right knee to the right tricep, all the way up. And then fallen triangle. Straighten out your left leg and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, think about both feet. So bring attention to your right foot. Press down into the foot and then move your hips away from your mat. Reach all the way up. And feel the extension in your armpit. Like get nice and long through the side body. Come back, three-legged dog. Shift your weight forward. Come onto your right big toe. Your right big toes. And then flip your dog. Reach to the front of the room. Press down into your feet. Your feet should be at 12 o'clock, so press down into them. Reach, reach, reach. Side plank, left side. Come onto the outer edge of your left foot. Nice, and reach up and back. Open up your chest towards the ceiling. And stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it all out. Ha. Really nice, ladies, beautiful. Step your right foot forward, high crescent lunge. 90-degree angle in the right leg, high up onto the balls of that back foot, your left foot. Reach the arms up overhead, suck the belly in, and then we're gonna twist over to the right side, keeping our arms open this time. So you're gonna bring your left hand forward and your right arm back, and twist open. Keep bringing your left knee away from the mat. So you're gonna just press that left knee up away from the mat, twist open a little bit more. Another breath in and a breath out. And then we'll try revolving half moon. If you have a block, you can bring it close to your feet, to the inside of your right foot. And then bring your left hand down to the mat and gently try to hop that left foot up as you twist open to the right side. If you're wobbly and shaking, that's good. That means you're coming to your edge. So keep twisting over to the right side. Take another breath in. And then gently drop that left foot back onto the mat, coming back to your high crescent lunge. Whew, nice work, everybody. Drop the back foot, open up the arms, warrior two. And then just readjust your feet. If you are, check and make sure your feet are in one line. Bend into that right knee even more and squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, reversing your warrior, and extended side angle. Bring the right hand to the floor, left arm to the ceiling. And press your right elbow into your right knee to open up through the hips. And then come into a half or full bind, bringing your left hand behind your back. And then maybe you can connect your fingers underneath your right leg. And from here, if you have birds of paradise, come into that. Hop your left foot in. Nice. And then take flight. Yes, reach that top leg up and come back, extended side angle. Plant your hands and take your flow. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, high crescent lunge. And again, the trick to this pose is to stay really high onto your toes. So come onto your right toes, bend deeper into your left knee. And again, we're gonna twist open. So pull the belly in towards the spine and then twist open to the left side. Reach the right arm out, left arm to the back of your room. Keeping your bend, your lunge in your left knee. Open up and twist to the left side wall. Twist, twist, twist. Keep finding your breath here. Press the back of your right thigh up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other. And then revolving half moon, bring the right hand down to the floor. And reach that right leg up as you twist open to the left side wall. Keep pressing the right foot up towards the ceiling. Ujjayi breath. And then drop the right foot back, high crescent lunge. Open up the arms, warrior two. If you need to take that right foot back a little bit, come into your really nice wide warrior two. Heels are in line with each other. So that if I drew a straight line from your left heel, it would come right into your right heel. So make whatever adjustments you need to make. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, and then reverse your warrior. Reach up and back, look up and back. Extended side angle, left hand to the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Half or full bind. And then birds of paradise. Hop the right foot in. And then when you're ready, reach that left leg up. Take your time. Maybe you can extend that left leg up to the ceiling. For 3, 2, and 1. Extended side angle. And plant your hands high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Sit everything back. Hips are reaching down towards the mat. And twist over to the right side. Squeeze your palms in towards each other. And sit a little bit lower. Open up your arms here and twist. Inhale, exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Let everything out, detox everything out. Come back to center chair and twist over to the left side. Keep breathing, Ujjayi breath. Focus on the breath to take away attention from your thighs, which are probably burning right now. Squeeze the arms in, open up the arms, and twist. Take another breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Chair center. And forward fold, release. Deep sigh out. Grab your big toes. Hands to toes, forward fold. And drop your head. Gorilla pose. Step onto your palms. And come out of your comfort zone here. So really step into your wrists, your toes are your wrists, and then try to lift your heels away from the mat. Even if it's just for a second. Get comfortable with that weightlessness. I almost just fell over, so that's coming out of your comfort zone. Plant your hands down and come into your Malasana squat. And use your elbows to press your knees away from each other. And if you need a block, you can always sit on a block. But keep pressing your knees away from each other. Bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Reach the left arm up. Keep twisting open to the left side. Come back to center. Left hand to the outside of the left foot. Right arm up. Gaze at your right thumb point. And then come back through center, Malasana squat. And then from here, see if you can come onto your tippy toes. And hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels. Come forward, come back into your hands to toe, big forward fold, grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers, and release. Crown of the head drops down towards your mat. Sway from side to side. Breath in, breath out. Release. Extended mountain pose, rise all the way up, reach up. Exhale, come into your chair pose. And eagle on the right side. Right thigh over the left, right arm under, left arm on top. Find your drishti, your focal point. Find your breath. And squeeze everything into that center line. Release, eagle left side. Left thigh over the right, left arm under, right arm on top. And notice where your mind goes in this pose. Where do your thoughts go to? Can you come back to your body and to your breath? Sit a little bit deeper, pull the belly in towards the spine, and sit low. And release. Extended hand to big toe pose. You're gonna grab your big toe with your right hand And then take the foot out to the front of the room. Drive your heel towards the front of your room. And then variation B, open up the leg to the side. Gaze out at your left hand. And relax all the muscles in your face. See where you're tight. See where you're holding everything in. And then come back to center and switch your hands. See if you can grab your right big toes with your left peace fingers. And maybe you stay right here for today, but if you can, maybe you straighten out the right leg into the left hand. If that feels okay, you can reach your right arm open and gaze over to the right fingertips. Nice. And if this is wobbly for you, that's okay. This is something new we're trying, and we're just trying different things. We're just playing. Release. Nice work. Beautiful. Dancer's pose on the right side. Grab your right foot, top of your right foot, and reach the left arm to the front of the room. Keep kicking your right foot into your hands. And reach the left arm to the front of the room. Keep reaching. Nice, Cindy. Reach, reach, reach. And release. Beautiful. Tree pose. Bring the right foot into the left thigh. And you can interlace hands behind your back, or you can reach them up towards the ceiling. Drive your knuckles down towards the mat if your hands are interlaced behind your back. And keep breathing. Notice anything that comes up for you. Beautiful. Release. Shake it out. We get to do it all over again on the left side. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring your left knee into the chest. Grab your big toe. Extended hand to big toe pose. And then take your left foot to the front of the room and open it off to the side. Ground down into your right foot. Really press into the right foot. And keep squaring your hips to the front of the room. So bring your right hip back a little bit if you can. Come back to center and switch hands. Grab your left big toe with your right peace fingers. Take the foot out to the front of the room. And then if that feels okay, open up the left hand. Gaze at your left thumb point. And maybe you straighten out that front leg, maybe you don't, maybe there's a bend to it. Really nice. Julie, Cindy, really, really nice. And release. Beautiful. Dancer's pose on the left side. Keep kicking your foot into your hands to really find that extension. So we're not just grabbing the foot, we're actively kicking the foot into the hand to come deeper into this pose. Drishti is right in front. Soft bend in that standing knee. And release, tree pose. Sole of the left foot into the right thigh. And notice which side is easier, which side is more difficult for you. And we're just getting to know our bodies. We're just gathering information. No judgment, just gathering information. Hands come behind the low back, or you can reach them up towards the ceiling. Maybe you gaze up at the ceiling this time. Changing your perspective. Nice. Opening up through the heart. And release. Beautiful. Shake it out. Take a breath in. Breath out. If you need to grab water, grab some water. And when you're ready, reach your arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Spiral your back heel down. Bend into your right knee. Reach the arms up. Root down into that right foot and press the outer edge of your left foot into the mat. Bring your hands behind your low back. Again, drive the knuckles down towards the mat, opening up through the shoulders. And then humble warrior, bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. And try to get your hands away from your low back. Nice. And warrior two, keeping the bend in your right knee, open up the arms. And triangle pose. Straighten out the right knee. Right hand to the outside of the right foot. Left arm up. Get nice and long. Expand, lengthen here. Really feel the length. Reach up. Take a breath in. Warrior two. And goddess squat. So turn all 10 toes to face the long edge of your mat, and then bring your heels in, toes out, and sink low. Bring your hips down towards the knees so they're in line with your knees. Cactus out your arms. And we're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left heel and then the right. And stay here for another 10, 9, 8. Keep pulling the belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels. Forward fold. Take your feet nice and wide. Come onto your forearms and release. Let all the tension go. Pyramid pose. Turn all 10 toes to face the front of your mat. And bring your hands behind your low back. Or you can come into reverse namaste. That's really a hard one for me. So find out what feels good to you in this position, in this pose. See where your hands, your arms, what feels good for your shoulders. And keep dropping your forehead down towards your shin. Two more breaths. Bend your right knee, plant your hands. Take your flow. So good, ladies. You're doing amazing. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Get your hips nice and square. Bring the left hip back, right hip forward. Then interlace hands behind your low back. Humble warrior. Left shoulder to the left knee. And keep reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, really opening up through the shoulders. Keep grounding down into the outer edge of the right foot. Warrior two, open up the arms. And triangle pose. Straighten out the left knee. Bring the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And you can hop that right foot back if you want to go a little bit wider and take up a little bit more space on your mat. Keep spiraling your chest open towards the ceiling. Drive your right hip towards the wall behind you. Really open up, get nice and long here. Warrior two. And then goddess squat to the side of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to the outsides of your mat. Heels come in and sit nice and low. Cactus out the arms. Keep pulling the belly in towards your spine. Sit a little bit deeper for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left heel and then the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels, forward fold. Take your feet wider. Come onto the forearms. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Pyramid pose. Turn all 10 toes to face the front of your mat, top of your mat. Hop the right foot in. And then fold over the left leg. Press your left hip back and see how that changes the pose for you. See if you feel a little bit more of a stretch in that hamstring. Inhale, deep exhale. Bend the knee, plant the hands, take your flow. Meeting back in downward facing dog when you're ready. And then shift forward, come into your high plank. Again, come onto the tippy toes, shoulders come over the wrists. Suck the belly in, fire up the thighs, and we're gonna stay here for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pushing the floor away, keep pulling the belly in and up. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Lower gently down onto your bellies. Locust pose. Palms pressed down towards the mat. Press your pubic bone into the floor. And on your next inhale, lift everything up. Head, chest, shoulders, feet. Arms come up last. And keep squeezing your thighs in towards each other. Point your toes, reach your hands back towards your toes. Gaze down at the mat for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come onto the opposite cheek or come onto one cheek. Take one breath in, one breath out. Second locust pose. Press down and come up. Keep gazing down at the mat to protect your neck. Reach the arms back. Yes, keep reaching, reaching. Point the toes towards the back of the room and keep lifting the thighs up away from the mat. And release. Bend your knees, windshield wiper the legs. And then reach back, grab the tops of your feet, floor bow. Inhale, lift up. Thighs are coming away from the mat, kicking the feet into the hands just like you were in dancers. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Second floor bow. Come on up. Inhale, rise up. Yes, chest is open, gaze is forward, drishti forward. Kick the feet into the hands, inhale. Exhale, kick the feet into the hands and release. Beautiful work. Upward facing dog. Really open up through the heart, pull your heart through the shoulders, gaze up. And downward facing dog. Hop your feet to the top of your mat and then make your way onto your back, bridge pose. Keep your knees about hips width distance apart. Press down into your feet and lift your hips away from the mat. Interlace hands underneath your low back and come onto your shoulder blades. Keep your neck nice and long, gaze up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna take 5 full breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Keep squeezing the thighs in towards each other. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Release. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a really nice tight squeeze. And then extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Interlace hands behind your head. And we're gonna pulse the chest up towards the feet. Keep your knees nice and wide. And flex the toes down towards your face. And pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover the right leg. Pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs straight back up to the ceiling. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs extended. Bring the hands underneath the low back. 60-30 lifts. Lower the legs down 1/3 of the way. 2/3. Hover the feet. Lift the head and chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight back up to the ceiling. Lower down 1/3. 2/3. Hover the feet. Lift the head and chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs straight back up. Lower down 1/3. 2/3. Hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Hands behind the head. 50 bicycles. You guys got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're halfway there. Keep going. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Flex those feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boat pose. Come right into it. You can do this. Yes, you can. Reach the feet out. Reach the fingertips towards your feet. Suck the belly in and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hug the knees into the chest. Woo! Good work, ladies. I feel the pain. I really do. But it's so good for you. Roll forward, half pigeon on the right side. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Extend that left leg out nice and long. And then come onto your forearms and forehead when you're ready. And half pigeon on the left side. You can just switch legs or come into it through downward facing dog, whatever feels good to you. And press into your palms, come back up. We're gonna try frog pose, which is one of the poses that is the most challenging for me. But it's really good for you if you've been sitting a lot, if you have tight hips, if you've been sitting at a desk, homeschooling and doing whatever other stuff, working. So for me, I like to fold my mat in half just to kind of protect my knees, so you could do that. And then to come into it, you want to come onto your knees and then take your knees really wide apart, but keep them kind of in line with your hips. And then slowly start to lower down, but make sure that your hips are in line with your knees. And then you want to turn your feet out so that you're pressing into the inside edges of both feet. And then you want to make sure that your knees are in line with your ankles. So just check your alignment. You don't want to compromise your knees here. So hips are in line with the knees. Ankles are in line with the knees. If that feels okay, start to lower down onto your forearms. You can put a block underneath your chest. You can bring your forehead to the mat. If that feels good, you can take your knees even wider. But pressing into those edges of your feet, the inside edges of your feet. And if this pose feels uncomfortable, It should, right? You're really kind of stretching areas that you don't normally stretch. We don't want any pain in the knee, but this is not a comfortable pose. Stay with your breath. And know that when you come out of your comfort zone, you're pushing yourself and you're exploring new things, which we all need to keep doing in order to keep growing. Take another breath in and a breath out. And then gently press into your palms and come out of it nice and slowly, walking your knees in towards each other. And then come back to a nice tall seat. Extend both legs out in front of you. Flex the toes in towards your face. Reach the arms up. And fold forward. Reach for your feet and pull yourself forward. And then drop your forehead down towards your shin. So think about coming forward before you lower yourself down. Press the backs of your thighs down into the mat to go a little bit deeper. And then come back up to a nice tall seat. Reach your arms out in front of you and lower yourself down onto your mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself another squeeze. And come into the inversion of your choice. Extend your legs up to the ceiling for waterfall or come into shoulder stand. We're just going to stay here for a few seconds. Just reversing the flow of our blood. If you're in shoulder stand, drop your toes behind your head for plow pose. Bend your knees and gently make your way onto your back. Take a breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Shavasana. Come into your final resting pose. Take a breath in, breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll over onto your right side. And notice if you feel any different than you did when you first came onto your mat an hour ago. What's changed? What's shifted? What stayed the same? Again, just gathering information. And come to a tall seat at the top of your mat, eyes closed, hands at heart center. Press your thumb knuckles into your chest. Take another breath in. Deep sigh out. The light in me honors the beautiful and unique light in each and every one of you. Thank you again so much for showing up, for practicing, for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Happy Thursday, ladies. It looks like it's nice and sunny.
Thanks, Lisa. You too.
See you guys.
Thank you as always.
So nice to see you guys. Your practices are all amazing. I love you guys. So good to see you.
Thanks, Lisa. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a good day. Fun at home.